We're skeletons. We've got to be really, really quiet.
Got him!
Jake!
I thought it would be funny!
Where's my treat? I've been a very brave little girl.
Yeah. I don't know. 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 Cause I'm stepping on my toes, but I don't stop. I make flips out of my flop.
Tell me you have ADHD without telling me you have ADHD. I'll go first. I put some toast in the toaster oven. Promptly forgot about it. Smelled burning toast, realized I put it on the wrong setting, and now it's stuck. There we go.
Now you can schedule or read.
Yeah, no, I am here. Hello.
Look around, look at where you are, look at where you started. The fact that you're alive is a miracle.
Congratulations, you just won our game. Who's going to the retirement home?
Wow, what a hot take. What a bold opinion that no one else has had before. You are so interesting.
I need to propagate my plants right now. Okay. Oh my god, the house is dirty. I desperately want to do something and I cannot for the life of me figure out what it is. I can get a pet snake. I can put them right there. Oh my god! I need a tattoo right now. Hey mom, what if I became a gardener? I think I would be really good at that. I could sign up for a marathon right now. I don't think I've ever been depressed because I feel great right now.
Never mind, I'm sad again. It's a good 30 minutes though.
Hey man, what's Dave doing? What's that? Oh, right, Dave. He saw a book that looked interesting, so he picked up the audiobook and he's listening to it. Okay, but why is he listening to it like that? Like what? What do you mean like what? Look at him. He's just been standing there for like an hour. Oh, right. It's because if he does literally anything else while he's listening to the person read the book, then he won't actually hear what the person says. Okay, well, if it's so inconvenient, why doesn't he just try reading the book? Why didn't he just try reading? Oh, he'll think that's funny. Hey, Dave! Hey, Dave! What? This guy says that if audiobooks are so inconvenient that you should just try reading instead. Reading? Yeah, I don't know. Might be fun. You think I haven't tried reading? I have tried reading. I read this entire book, front to back already. Oh, cool. What was it about? I have no idea! Reading.
Hey, I'm Dr. Sasha Amnani. I'm a board-certified psychiatrist and ADHD clinical specialist, and today I want to talk to you about ADHD in women and signs you might have been skipped. So diagnostically, to have ADHD, symptoms must have presented before age 12. But what if nobody noticed? The thing with women is that typically, instead of being that loud, hyperactive kid, they internalize things and their struggle seems to be limited to just themselves. So not a lot of people notice symptoms. This can also be coupled with anxiety, which propels you through school because you don't want to do badly. But then things get harder. School gets harder, work gets harder, relationships are blowing up around you, and now you feel stuck. 10 years have gone by and you're treading water, you're in the same place. You might have gotten skipped. You can get diagnosed as an adult. Run, don't walk, and go and get evaluated.
ADHD people, I want to talk about ADHD culture. Now, what do I mean by this? I mean that there's two different aspects that you really need to think about when you think about ADHD. There's ADHD as like a medical diagnosis, and that would be things like the diagnostic criteria. And then there is cultural ADHD, They are things that a lot of us do. Not everyone has to do it, and they're not part of the criteria, but the criteria can lead us into doing these cultural ADHD things. A example of something that's like a culturally ADHD thing is like that a lot of us like to collect boxes and never use them. Now, collecting boxes is not in the diagnostic criteria. That is not part of the criteria. Now, some of the criteria might cause us to collect boxes, but it is not part of the criteria. And it's very important to be able to separate what is a cultural thing and what's a medical thing, because the medical thing is what people should actually be looking for when they're trying to figure out if they have ADHD.
Tell me what you like about him. You a turned a little thotty, ain't no wife about it. I'ma fuck her friends and send her back to Metro housing. Yeah. I'm too sexy for this girl, too sexy for your girl, too sexy for this world, too sexy for this life, too sexy for that jack. Yeah, yeah. I'm too sexy for this chain, too sexy for your game, too sexy for this fame. Yeah, yeah. I'm too sexy for the trap, too sexy for that cap, too sexy for that jack. Yeah, yeah. I pop out, get ghosts on a bitch, you don't know why.
Little birdie told me that you still want more tips on how to survive school with a dopamine reward pathway that's worse than your chronic back pain. First thing you're gonna want to do is gamify. Turn every single thing that's academic into a game. For example, I don't take notes. I create masterpieces. My objective is not to learn, it is to make a piece of paper look as cool as possible. I don't do homework. I speed run side quests as fast as possible. I don't read textbooks. I listen to them. Or most of the time, Spark Notes it. Or just, wing it. I just wing it. I don't study for tests. I try and find the best way to cheat on the test and inadvertently learn the subject. I don't listen in class. No. I print off the PowerPoint slides before I enter the class so I don't have to listen to the teacher. If you can, start doing your homework right after class ends, in the class, right? Because as soon as you put that paper in your backpack, that homework doesn't exist to your brain. But just remember, it's always better to turn in an assignment that is 75% done than nothing at all. Last tip, stop trying to do things in a neurotypical way. Accept your brain. It's beautiful.
Hey Courtney, how are you?
Hi, how you doing? Good to see you.
What did you do this weekend?
Oh. Just hung around the house. Nothing important.
Do those of you with late diagnosed ADHD ever feel like your life is a never-ending cycle of biting off more than you can chew because during your formative years when you're supposed to learn your limitations, you were constantly gaslit by a society who told you that your struggles were not valid concerns, and so to compensate, you just worked your way through all the difficulties, and now as a result, you're incapable of making appropriate and reasonable expectations for every aspect of your life? Just me?
So I looked up the carbon footprint of the average American, and it's 16 tons per year. And over the course of 40 years, a tree will sequester about 1 ton. I am so sorry. Can you start over? Okay. Was there something confusing about that? Just the first few seconds I was still like wrapping up my thoughts with what I was reading, so I wasn't really here, but now you have my attention. Okay.
I thought you hyper-focused this weekend on writing a schedule for the week. What happened? Why aren't you doing anything? Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I had on the schedule for today. I have an idea. Why don't you look at the schedule that you wrote? Because that would be too easy. I like making things difficult for myself for no reason at all. Is it taking this long to remember what you had on the schedule? No, I remember what tasks I put on the schedule, but now I have to do them all in my head before I can actually start doing them. Why don't you just start doing them? Why don't you just start doing? It's not that easy. I don't get you. Yeah, me neither. Oh crap, wait, now I'm meta-analyzing my own brain. This'll be a long rabbit hole, so you can go.
Hey, what's up? As a person with ADHD, it sucks not being reliable all the time, or maybe people look at you as though they can't depend on you. One of my biggest worries, and maybe you can relate to this, is that the ADHD symptoms will prevent me from engaging in an activity or a situation when someone really needs me. I think people with ADHD are a lot more likely to doubt themselves or experience things like imposter syndrome because of that undependability. So if this is you, it's not a lack of skill. It's not a lack of talent. We just need help getting it done. So maybe you need a companion. Follow along. Maybe we can figure it out together. See you later.
ADHD people, here's a really amazing ADHD hack that no one knows about. First off, you grab a cup, then you put the water in the cup, and then you drink the water from the cup. It's a very not known ADHD hack that will help you tremendously.